Kumusta, kapatid? It's Kuya E with Malusog. Today's topic isn't going to be the fun one. No hype, no shortcuts, no list of quick fixes. We're talking today about how to sit with discomfort without numbing yourself. If you haven't already watched my other video, What to Do When You Want to Drink Again, go ahead and start there. In that one, I cover urge jujitsu, turning your destructive urge into a positive action. I also talk about the power of obsessive replacement activities. For me, that was language learning and building a controlled environment so your worst triggers are far away. But today, I'm going to assume you've already done all of that. You've got your positive replacement, your environment's locked down, and still, the urge is right there. That's when you face the uncomfortable truth. You might just have to sit with the discomfort. Now, before we go any further, I am not a medical professional, of course. If you believe you are truly addicted to your vice, please seek professional help. What I'm sharing here is simply what has worked for me. Before we get into it, I've got something special for you at the end of the video. It's completely free and it's designed to help you level up faster in your fitness, sobriety, and relationships, all without adding more pressure to your day. And as always, it would mean the world to me if you hit that like button, subscribed, and turned on notifications. It really does help this type of content reach more guys who need it. At Malusog, we view you as a whole, not as several different pieces disconnected from each other. And I am on a mission to help 1,000 guys fulfill their potential as men by helping them master their body, sobriety, and relationships. And every single like and subscribe brings me one step closer to achieving my mission. So thank you so much. So let's get into it. When I say sit with it, I don't mean gritting your teeth and just waiting it out while staring at a wall. I mean spending real, intentional time being sober you. And here's the part nobody likes to admit. For most men in the early stages of sobriety, being sober isn't uncomfortable because of withdrawals. It's uncomfortable because you don't even know who you are without your vice. Imagine you've been living with a stranger your whole life, and that stranger is you. You know the version of yourself after a few drinks, or after a hit, or after zoning out on a game for 6 hours. But the clean version, the version without the numbing agent, you barely know him. That's why it feels awkward. Not because you're broken, but because you've skipped that self-discovery. Personal story, when I quit drinking, I replaced it with learning languages, Tagalog and Thai. And now I'm deep in creating Malusog. But over time, I realized it wasn't just about what I replaced it with. It was why I enjoyed it. I learned something big about myself. I'm the type of guy who needs to be mentally engaged for a large part of the day. That's my primary enjoyment indicator. If my brain is idle too long, I start looking for trouble, for something to numb the boredom or the discomfort. But when I'm building something, learning something, or having a deep conversation, I'm alive. I don't even think about drinking. Once I realized that, I could predict what would keep me fulfilled and what would make me restless. So here's the tool I want to give you. Figure out your own primary enjoyment indicator and ask yourself, when was the last time I felt fully alive without my vice? Was I moving, learning, exploring, building something? Did I feel connected to others, or was it solitude? Do I get energy from being around people or from creating something alone? If I had to spend a whole day without my vice, what activity would make the hours fly by? This isn't just for sobriety, this is for life. But when you're trying to sober up, it's mission critical. Because here's the truth. When you know what truly fulfills you, you don't need to drown discomfort. You can sit with it, knowing it's just a pause before the next thing you choose to do. Just some examples. You might be the type of guy that needs adventure in his life, or one who craves physical movement, or one who needs to physically go to a different location, like travel, go on outings, type of thing, or needs to be around other people. Now, this is not an exhaustive list. The point is you have a primary enjoyment indicator. You just need to figure out what that is. Let me put it like this. Your sober self is that locked room in your house you never opened. So picture this. You've lived in the same house your whole life, but there's one door you've never opened. You pass it every day. You ignore it. Maybe even push furniture in front of it. One day, you finally find the key. And inside, the best view in the whole house. Sunlight, space, peace. Sober you is that room. You see, most guys never open the door, not because they can't, but because they're afraid. Afraid it'll be empty. Afraid it'll be uncomfortable. But if you can sit with that discomfort long enough, you'll see what you've been waiting for all along. My challenge for you this week. This week, I want you to spend time in that room. Literally. No numbing, no quick replacements, just you. Start writing down things you might enjoy. Experiment with activities that line up with that. And most importantly, ask yourself, what is my primary enjoyment indicator? You find that, and you're not just surviving sobriety. You're building a life that doesn't need numbing. If you need structure for this, that's what the 5-day Malusog Reset is for. It's not about willpower. It's about building a system where your environment, your habits, and your mind all work together to keep you moving forward. And in the 5-day Malusog Reset, I walk you through 5 days of intense identity level change. And these 5 days will set you up for success for the rest of your life. And if you finish each day at the advanced or Rizal level, you get the opportunity to join the Bayani Room or Hero Room, a private community of guys on Telegram who have also completed the Reset program just like you. You'll have direct access to me, Kuya E, in that group as well, where I will provide exclusive content just for the guys in that group. So start your reset today with the link in the description. Tagalog sign off for today. Buksan mo ang pinto, baka doon mo makilala ang totoong ikaw. Which means, open the door. You might meet the real you in there. That about wraps up this video. I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, without your vice, what do you think your primary enjoyment indicator might be? And if you don't know yet, what's one thing you'll try this week to find out? Drop a comment below and I will reply. Alright kapatid, if you've reached the end of the video, thank you so much. Like I promised at the start, here's your free gift. It's called the Malusog Morning Routine. It's a very short, just a few minute long audio you can play while brushing your teeth, sipping your coffee, or just starting your day. And it's designed to get the 3 Malusog pillars, your body, sobriety, and relationships, as your focus of the day and locked in from the moment you wake up. Grab it through the link in the description. Just pop in your email so I can send it straight to you. No fluff, no spam, just a quick daily win to keep you moving towards your goals. For best results, listen to it once a day. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.